And are you good day? Speak up, speak up.
Thank you. I would like to know, what is the answer to the most meaningful and relevant question I don't know how to ask?
Do you think there is something missing from you?
No, but I just don't know what I don't know.
Neither do we. We don't know what we don't know. But we do know that when we need to know it, nothing will stop us from knowing it. Because everything happens in perfect timing. So all you need to do is follow the formula, and anything you need to know that you don't know now will come to you in perfect timing. Because that's what synchronicity does. It's the organizing principle. Is that a good enough answer?
Not quite what I was looking for.
And what do you think you're looking for?
Well, I don't know.
And again, what do you think is missing from the information you have? Do you understand the formula?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
Then we would suggest that the most important thing right now is to more precisely understand what we're saying, because what we're giving you is literally an instruction manual for how you create your physical reality. It's literally a description of the structure of existence. And when you use it precisely, when you understand it fully, then you will know that you know what you need to know right now and don't need to know anything you don't need to know right now. And that if you do need to know it, you will, in perfect timing.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
A few years ago in Baja, Mexico.
Speak up, speak up.
A few years ago in Baja, Mexico, I saw like a 36-foot firebird that is said to be between 15 and 30,000 years old.
Well, time is not really relevant for the idea of those kinds of interdimensional beings. It's sort of connected to the same kind of interdimensional beings that American Indians call kachinas. They live in between dimensions. And so, in a sense, relative to your time frame, it may seem to be very ancient. Relative to itself, it's not necessarily experiencing space and time in the same way. What is it you wish to understand about the representation of the Firebird?
How did it get there?
How did it come into your reality? It shifted its frequency.
Okay.
Remember, all realities are here. They're only separated by a difference in frequency of vibration of energy. So when certain beings that are proficient at it can shift their frequency, they can make themselves appear to your senses, or your senses have stretched enough to be able to perceive things that are slightly out of phase with your typical physical reality.
Okay, this was cut in stone?
Yes.
Does that make a difference?
No.
Okay.
Because the representation is the representation. How did it make you feel?
There was powerful energy there. I was feeling
Yes.
the energy.
And what do you wish to do with that state of being?
That's a good question.
Well, thank you. I sometimes ask them. Do you have a good answer?
No. I don't have a good answer to that yet.
Do you have any idea what your passions in life are?
Yes.
Why the hesitation?
Because it's kind of shifting right now with the new information I've been given.
All right. Can you give us a specific example of something that represents a new passion for you?
I've been told by others that I've been doing some earth work that is not quite known to me, but just by my energy and following specific guidance, I've been doing earth work.
What does earth work mean to you?
Well, that's what I didn't know, and I just learned that somehow it's connected to working with ley lines, connecting sacred sites.
All right, and how do you want to apply that in your physical reality in service to others?
I'm still working on that.
Oh, well, for how long?
Well, I don't know. As long as it takes.
As long as it takes. Does it have to take long?
No.
Could it happen tomorrow?
I suppose it could.
Is that within the threshold of your believability?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
Thank you for your honesty. So, it's up to you to decide how long you will work on it before you feel ready to apply this in service to others, yes?
Well, it feels like I'm already doing that.
How?
On an unconscious level.
Oh, no. Remember what I said? Action is the language of physical reality. Keeping things on an unconscious level isn't enough. You have to express it in order for it to be meaningful in service to others. So how can you express it in service to others? Physically.
I have been moved around quite a bit following my guidance and feeling like a tuning fork, offering a specific frequency to different areas of the planet.
And how do you do that?
By being there.
Do you gather people around you to absorb that frequency?
It's with the earth itself.
Again, that's one way to provide a frequency in general, but how can you do it more specifically for actual interactions with other people? Can you teach them the earthwork?
If I knew what I was doing, I could do that.
You have just said you go to certain places and do this. Do you not know what you're doing when you do that?
No, I don't.
Then how can you do it?
By being. That's what I'm hearing, just by being.
So you know what you're doing when you're being. Yes? You know how to just do it by being, yes?
Yes.
So you know what you're doing.
Okay, yeah.
Can you teach that to other people?
Yes.
When will you start that?
Well, now seems like a good time.
Especially since it's the only time there is. Does this help you?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You humans are so evasive. Don't be afraid to express. Don't be afraid to share. Don't be afraid to be of service. Not everyone will want what it is you have to give, but there are those who are waiting to receive your gift. Do not deprive them and make them wait. That's not a nice thing to do.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Good day. I'm very nervous.
Oh.
Can you tell me a joke?
The human species.
Fair enough.
That's quite a big joke.
Okay. Right. My question is, I lost my mother this
You
year.
lost her? How
Well,
clumsy of you.
She's transitioned to the other side, so I can't see
Well,
her.
you haven't lost her. You know where she is.
Yeah, I just can't see her.
It's very important that we actually discuss the difference in the way you express that.
Okay.
Because that's the reason why so many of you experience grief when you could be experiencing connection. You think of people transitioning back into spirit as a loss
Okay.
instead of a gain, instead of an extension, instead of an expansion of your family, instead of them luring you into more connection, stretching you to be able to pick them up in spirit, which is one of the reasons why they leave when they leave. To get you to start focusing yourself on your own spirituality, the fact that you are there with them, and by understanding that that connection never goes away, still part of your family, still engaged with you, the idea then is that if you stop experiencing that as a loss, many times when people on your planet, I understand in the beginning it may be a little shocking, you may be unfamiliar with it, you may be disoriented, and you experience the idea of grief. We get that, and that's fine. But later, if you haven't allowed yourself to stretch and allow yourself to connect to them in spirit in the way that they're inviting you to do so, to know that they're always with you when you need them, then anytime they try to make a connection with you, you may suddenly start to think of them and feel grief again. The grief that all of you often feel is them attempting to get a message to you to say, I'm okay, but because you're experiencing my connection as a loss, you feel it as grief instead of as joy. So because you're funneling that energy through a negative belief system that says you've lost them, when in fact just the opposite is the case.
Okay.
Does this help you?
It does. Yeah.
All
My
right.
question is, because I was trying to help her on the last days.
Yes.
And
It's much appreciated by them.
yeah. And she, even so, she was Christian, and she was really...
Not anymore.
Good to know.
Now, I'm not saying that every single belief she had has disappeared,
Yeah.
but they've been rearranged a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I always told her that, but yeah, there you go. She knows now.
Remember, the being you called Christ's message was, you are all Christ's. The idea of follow me is be like me, because you contain everything I'm showing you.
Yeah.
That's what she understands now.
Okay, good. So she felt really disconnected. One thing that she keeps saying to me, that she was really scared. So I tried to get, of course, the Bible. That was what she believed, and I tried to help.
Yes,
So
that's fine.
I looked to the last minutes of Jesus,
Yeah.
Yeshua here, and then he said, God, God, why have you forsaken me? And I was just, oh God, this is not going to help. So those people feel a disconnection with God when they are transition, because if Jesus felt it, I'm screwed.
You're misunderstanding why it was said.
Okay.
Remember that at that time, in that state of being, he was expressing the human condition,
Okay.
because humanity believes that God has forsaken them.
Okay.
He was reflecting what humanity does to create itself to suffer.
Okay.
So he was trying to tell you that that's what you're saying, and that's not what you need to say. And the proof that that's not what you need to say is when he resurrected.
Okay.
Because you haven't been forsaken, because you are eternal and you are infinite. And that's the whole demonstration. So he went through a period of reflecting humanity's fear-based beliefs. Oh, we are forsaken. But then the idea of resurrecting is, oh, I guess we're not after all.
Okay.
We are eternal. We are uplifted. We are ascended.
Okay.
Does that help?
It does.
You have to understand the context in which things have happened, in which things were said.
Okay.
Because he was expressing the suffering of humanity that humanity heaps upon itself. Yes?
Okay.
But that's not what he was experiencing as a greater being.
Yep. That helps.
All right.
And just another question. I keep having lots of dreams with like Saint Francis of Assisi, and I see lots of synchronicity with him. Can you tell me a little bit about this connection?
Go into nature and commune with the animals. They have a lot to teach you.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. And is there any places in Brazil, like we have here in Sedona with the vortex?
There are many vortices around your planet. We'll leave it up to you to attract yourself to what works.
Okay. Lovely.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a nice trip.
Thank you. Love you.
But we would suggest something near the Orinoco.
Hi, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I'm very excited to be here.
As are we.
Thank you for this co-creation.
Speak up.
Thank you for this co-creation. When I went to enter my name in for the raffle, the moment I hit submit, I knew I would be selected. Was
All right.
that
How psychic of you.
Was that a remembrance of a timeline?
In a sense, you would set it up.
I had set it up for myself.
No, you set it up for someone else.
But given that there are many realities, that I choose this one in that moment.
Are you here and now?
Yes, I'm here.
Are you communicating with us?
Yes, I am.
Then you set it up.
Okay.
Is that hard to believe?
No, not at all.
Oh, all right.
Bashar, may I have a frequency reading before and one right after we speak? I'd love to know if there was any change.
Anytime you ask for a frequency reading, it will go down because you're trying to freeze it.
Oh, okay.
And then slowly it will go back up. Are you sure you want to know?
Yes, I still want to know.
All right. Before you asked the question, it was about 146,000 cycles per second. When you asked the question, it went down to 137,000 cycles per second. It's slowly climbing back up.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Bashar, I'd like to ask some questions today regarding the work that I'm doing with people.
Which is what?
It's healing work, but that's what I wanted to ask you because it's so different with every person. I'm having
Of course it is. You do understand that no healer actually heals anyone directly, yes?
Yes.
Well, then why wouldn't it be different with every person? Because they're the ones that have to determine whether or not to match the frequency you're suggesting to them that would heal them.
Yes, I understand the process. Where it's difficult for me is to market myself because I don't know what to call it.
Call it healing.
So if I want to tell somebody...
Oh, all right. One moment. Let's call it the healing lottery. Maybe you'll get healed, maybe you won't. Let's see what you set up for yourself. In coming into my vibration, I will give you the vibration as best as I can. What you do with it is completely up to you. I give it over to your free will. That's how much I am serving you unconditionally. You get to decide what to do with my healing energy. What could be fairer than that?
That's very good marketing. Thank you. So going back to the work.
Oh, you thought I was kidding?
No, I know you better than that.
Oh, all right. At least you've learned something.
When I bring a deceased person in for somebody that is having a session with me, I always find it interesting that those who want that experience all of a sudden can sense that person. So is it because I am literally bringing them into the space, or is it their belief in what I'm saying to them that allows them?
It could be any number of things. Again, everyone is different. They don't always come to you for the reasons they're telling you about.
True.
So you kind of just have to let it ride. Remember what I said. What they get out of it is none of your business because you don't know their path. You have given them, in a sense, what they asked for, whether they know it or not. It's up to them to determine what it is they wish to get out of that. Some people may come to you saying, yes, I want this, but they may actually have beliefs that make them afraid to actually get it. Or they may be having definitions that confuse them about certain things. Sometimes when people function that way, they may understand what you said at a later time, when it clicks and it makes sense.
Yes, that's happened
You have
a
to
lot.
let it be what it is, otherwise you're not really being of service to them.
Right. Which is why you never know what you're going to get in a session with me.
Exactly. And isn't that more exciting?
It is for me. They just don't know what they're coming in for.
All right. Well, you don't want the healing to be boring.
No, it's definitely not. And so
Welcome to the unexpected.
So when I'm moving energy through their body, is that a...
Do you mean through yours? Through your body?
Through my body
Yes.
to them.
To them, but they have to move their own energy by matching your frequency, yes?
Right, and let's say they do.
All right, let's say they do.
Okay, am I actually losing energy?
No. How can you possibly lose energy?
Because
They're just matching your frequency with their energy. If you feel like you're losing energy, you're the one doing that to your own energy by filtering it through some kind of negative belief system you have.
But if I see, let's say, 5 people in a row,
Yes.
I feel, maybe not drained is not the right word, spacey, I want to say.
All right. Maybe you're just not acclimating to the energy. Maybe you're not allowing yourself to believe that you can handle that energy. It's all right for you to set limits for yourself. You can do that based on your belief system about what you think you can handle. But if you really believe you can't handle more than a certain amount, then I would suggest you don't until you know you can.
I'd like to. I've heard some people say that there's a grid you can connect to recharge. Is that accurate?
Go to sleep. Take a break.
So that happens. I have moments where I instantly fall asleep.
There you go. You're automatically doing what you need to do to recharge yourself.
So there is no grid, like using your imagination to connect to some sort of grid?
Meditation can often do it if you believe that it can.
Okay, but there's no...
What permission slip do you want?
Okay, got it.
Remember, all tools, all techniques, all objects are permission slips that align with your belief system to allow you to give yourself permission to do what you want to do. But you're the one doing it. You get to decide whether it's a nap, whether it's meditation, whether it's drinking some coffee. It's up to you.
Okay, so just choose a method. And
Yes.
the pulling and pushing that I receive in my solar plexus, is that...
That's the chakra of intention.
Okay.
So you may just want to balance that out in terms of what it is you believe you're doing so that it will flow more easily in a more balanced way.
So if I'm doing work, I usually find that it's a pulling sensation.
All right, well, that may simply be an indication of the flow of energy.
Flow of energy. If I'm meditating or channeling or speaking to guides, it's
A
pushing.
flow of energy coming into you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And
But you knew that already.
somewhat, yes. Thank you for the confirmation.
All right.
Appreciate it. The practice of Ho'oponopono. Are we?
I beg your pardon, I beg your pardon, I beg your pardon. Remember, if it's not in the channel's vocabulary, it doesn't translate to us because we're not speaking English.
You said it right. I beg your pardon. It is a forgiveness practice. And so you're supposed to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you.
Do you understand what forgiveness actually is?
Please elaborate.
The original meaning of forgiveness is to be willing to let go of revenge, to be willing to let go of needing to punish. It's detaching from anchoring yourself to a negative vibration.
So that was my question. Do you even need to do this?
To forgive?
Well, this practice, because if you have, let's say, karma with somebody from
What
another
is karma?
life,
What's
a
the original
rebalance-
meaning of
a-
the word karma?
Karma, from what I understand, is a rebalancing act, essentially.
The
So-
original meaning of karma in your language is action. Taking action to rebalance yourself, which erases the karma. Because you recognize you're out of balance, you take whatever steps you need to rebalance yourself, your karma is gone. Because you've taken the action. You've taken the karma to rebalance yourself.
But if this is directed at someone, so you are doing this towards somebody, do you not resolve that in the non-physical with them anyway before you come back into another physical life. Do you need to do it again when you come back into this life?
If you choose to. If you don't necessarily complete what you wanted to complete in that physical life, you can choose to go through an experience that's similar in order to gain practice in doing what it is you didn't do the last time, again, linearly speaking. But that's up to you. If you think it's important for your soul's experience, you can do that. But again, remember, reincarnation is an experience you can have.
Right.
But all lives are going on simultaneously. So it's a matter of you simply focusing into, oh, well, I would have liked to have done this. I think I would like to still do this. So I'm going to focus on this now that simultaneously exists with that. And therefore you'll have that experience that you call reincarnation. But it's just an experience. It's not mechanically what's happening.
Okay.
You're just shifting your focus from one experience to another that allows you to accomplish what you said you wanted to accomplish. This is why in certain experiences that you call near-death experiences, people are often by guides sent back. It's not your time. What they mean is you haven't done what you agreed to do in your own agreement.
Right.
So we're helping you complete that. Now, you can sometimes stay in the spirit world and you can accomplish this in another way, but sometimes the spirit guides, all they're doing is helping you actually keep your agreement to yourself so that you can accomplish what you said you wanted to accomplish.
Thank you.
You're
One last
welcome.
question. It was around February when I channeled an entity who I believe is a star being, very tall, female energy, translucent blue is how I would describe it. And when the connection happens, I get a smile on my face and I can always see us touching. Did I understand the name right? The way I heard it was Naina.
Naina.
Yes.
Naina.
Who is this?
It is what has been referred to as one of the, well, even though you're saying it's a female, it's been referred to on your planet as one of the blue men. This is an interdimensional species that often connects to humans to aid them and assist them in their ability to grow, in their ability to stretch, in their ability to open up to new energies, and often will rescue people in dire circumstances and take them away from Earth. This happens a lot in warfare.
Oh, I wasn't in warfare, but I was having a challenge.
Yes.
When they came through, and I just heard them audibly, which isn't usually how I channel. I usually get into the channeling state, but I was just driving, and they came to me.
Yes, as they often will when they recognize that there is somebody struggling.
And so when I go to connect, there's this very intense pulling, and then I have to cough at the end before I can connect. Do I just need more practice in connecting with them?
Yes.
Okay. All right, would you say thank you for me?
You just said thank you.
Thank you so much, Bashar. I appreciate you.
You are so welcome.